What's going on, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. I see Travis Weeks in South Africa, the first one in the room, and DeBailey out there in London, welcome. Good to see you, Rudy the Nice Guy, welcome. And CB Earth Day, welcome on in. Good to see you, Claudio Adoramentri. And Dave Jeffries up there in Niagara Falls. Good to see you there, Ronnie C. And Dean N, welcome. Spotted Cow, good to see you. And ODM up there over there in Rotterdam, welcome. Good to see you, Lee John and Jay Strolls, welcome. Good to see you there, RJ, up there in Colorado. And Lewis Murphy up there as well in upstate New York, there near Albany. Good to see you, Karen J. McLean, up there by the Bay of Fundy. And Sally Skipico over there in Canarsie. Good to see you there, Maria Guardino? Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Good to see you, Maria. I love New York too, Maria. Good to see you. Good to see you, Rolo, welcome. Happy you had a good day. They're dead without too much pain. Good to see everybody, people. We're going to do our prerequisite 14 to 15,000 steps today. None too crazy today. I want to get home in time to have dinner and do our 10 o'clock show. CB Earth Day up there in the Netherlands. Welcome. Did I catch everyone? Good to see everybody. So, yeah, CB Earth Day. Yes, 5:35. Is it 5:35 Eastern Time? 5:39 Eastern Time now. See everybody, people. Keeping it nice and relaxed today. Hope you guys enjoyed the earlier pre-record video up at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Good to see you, Doug Teeny. Welcome. And if anyone else asks, yes, we are most likely doing a 10 o'clock show. So, yes. Before anyone asks, yes. We're waiting for 55 likes, and then we'll get going around here. We'll get cooking here in Lower Manhattan. Then we're going to go up and over the Brooklyn Bridge today. We're doing Brooklyn Bridge once again. Harvey Lee, welcome. It was fabulous. Thank you so much, there, Spotted Cow. Heading on over. Yes, those. By the way, those were not cherry blossoms. Those were a lot of. Well, we did see some cherry blossom trees in the Japanese garden, but we saw magnolias. Magnolias is the main thing we saw. We will be going back to do the cherry esplanade when those come in bloom in about a week or so, week and a half. Everything is going fast, so we got to get out there and enjoy it. But good to see. I'm glad you guys enjoyed our little adventure in the Botanical Garden. But we are at it once again here in Lower Manhattan. We're here at Zuccotti Park, and we're waiting for 55 likes. And then we'll get going here. You're more than welcome there, Karen J. McLean. Robert the Headler, welcome. See everybody, people, on this lazy Sunday afternoon. Good to see everybody. Hope everyone's having a great one. Good to see you, Robert T. Welcome. All the Roberts are joining us. So shout out to all the Robs and Roberts joining us in the chat and around the world. But here we are. We're right across the street from the World Trade Center at Zuccotti Park. And woo, 56. There we go. Let's enjoy New York City and a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge on a kind of nice, kind of chilly Sunday afternoon. Welcome on in. We start here because look. Oh, look at how pretty. Oh, look at how pretty. Oh, the flowers are beginning to blossom. The flowers are beginning to bloom, ladies and gentlemen. So now, if these guys are going, I want to see if Pump House Park is going as well. So sit down. So your friend ran the Rotterdam Marathon today, 3 hours, 38 minutes. That's under 4 hours. Damn. I'm proud of her too. Congratulations to your friend. It's tulip season, right? Right, CB Earth Day? It's tulip season. Now, if I'm walking a little bit slow, it's because I think I messed up one of my ankles today, so I'm gonna take it a little slow here, and hopefully I'll work it in as we get moving around here. But good to see you, Mr. Metalhead. You were just in the area for she had an upcoming event at the Midtown Hilton in a month. Nice. Hope I stop and get coffee somewhere. I just had lunch there. Con done drop. I already had my lunch already. I'm getting coffee after the stream. Miss Linda, good to see you. Oh no, your magnolia tree died. I'm sorry to hear that. Went to Macy's and Generation. Nice. Megan, you missed New York? Well, I mean, that's why you're here watching the stream. Welcome on in. Welcome on into the show. We're gonna head down towards Pump House Park. And let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on down there. Had a nice pizza in an empty pizzeria. Okay, not this one. This one's overpriced. Good to see you there. Al Rutledge up there in Vermont. Today's your birthday, Daniel. Daniel, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a good one. K Pepper L, welcome on in. And if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. She gave me your monthly your allowance there, Mr. Metalhead. You got your allowance. This is where number 5 World Trade Center will eventually go. Right here. Change the rendering. It's not going to look like that. It's going to look a little bit different than the rendering on there. But the building that's going to go here will be a hybrid residential and hotel. That's what's gone up around here, hotels. So any buildings that have been built since September 11th, they've all been hotels. One World, Our Children is the name of this mural here. This is the site of the Deutsche Bank building. The only bank, well, actually the only building to be heavily damaged outside of the World Trade Center complex on September 11, 2001. But this is where number 5 World Trade Center is going to go. So this will be the only building that's part of the World Trade Center that is not within the original footprint of the World Trade Center. Good to see you, Danielle. Welcome. Perfectly Candid. Are you enjoying the mural? It's a great little mural. I saw it on my way to the empty pizzeria. Ah, awesome, Mr. Metalhead. Yeah, right, DJ Dirty? Nice. And by the way, the fireworks, for people who were in Bay Ridge or maybe the Western Oconee last night and you all heard fireworks, that was for a church in Bay Ridge. That was for the beginning of Greek Orthodox Easter. They had fireworks at midnight. Amazingly enough. Love the Botanical Garden walk. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for subscribing. So let's see how the tulips look at Pump House Park. And then we're gonna head back in and I'll show you my favorite tree. Johannes, good to see you from Germany. Guten Morgen, Germany. Very early in the morning out in Germany. What is it, midnight? It's midnight over there, right? Moin. Guten Moin. Good morning. Thanks for tuning on in. Yep, Karen, you know, I kept on missing it this week. I've been trying to track down some tax information I need from one of the companies I work for. So I've been kind of putting this off, and then we got to see this tree today because It's almost done growing out. Mrs. Metalhead, good to see you. Good to see you, Marty. Ah, there you go there. Jay Hardy, welcome. I know, you guys were just in the city. Mr. Metalhead just told me. Hope y'all had some fun going to Generation Records and Macy's. Hopefully Macy's wasn't too crazy today. But we are here downtown by the World Trade Center. Samuel Reyes, welcome, and Azul Oni. Haven't watched me in a while. Well, welcome back. Thanks for watching. You miss New York City too? And you're not even from here. I am not from the Netherlands, but my name is inspired by the Dutch. So New Amsterdam was founded by the Dutch, and Maz, M-A-Z-Z, was my nickname in high school. So Dutch Maz, my internet name. Washington Square was jamming today. Nice. Went to the Botanical Gardens Monday. No, exactly. No, all the trees are not in bloom there, Big Tony. All the trees are not in bloom just yet. The cherry esplanade hasn't started off yet. But the magnolias are going, and the Japanese garden is going. Ah, there you go, Neville. Welcome. Let's see if Pump House Park has their trees going. Well, welcome on into the show, people. Thanks for hitting that like button. Julie BOG, welcome. Welcome. I gotta go to this 6 Points Brewery one of these days. Best 52 hours in your last 20 years. Wow. That's amazing, Karen. Karen, I hope you come back. I hope you come back. Where are we going? Up to Brooklyn. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Chucky and us want to wish you happy Sunday.
Well, Mrs. Metalhead, you just freaking... Mrs. Metalhead just literally did it again. Mrs. Metalhead, I really do appreciate it. You know, between the gifts and all your... Jesus Christ, I don't know what else to tell you guys. But Mrs. Metalhead Warrior and Mr. Metalhead Warrior and Chucky were an extremely generous $100 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $100 club once again. Much appreciated with a big $100 super chat. And just like that, we got to make the bar go away. We will get dinner with that. Thank you, guys. That's dinner for tonight and tomorrow night. So thank you, guys. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Time to make the bar go away now. Actually, let me get somewhere where I can log into the thing. The damn stream elements locked me out. So let me go somewhere where I can log in. Okay, there we go. Good to see you, Dwayne, up there in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that, Mrs. Metalhead. Thank you. Way too kind. Far too kind. Far too kind. Okay, let me log in. Let me get it. Oh wait, is the Pump House Park closed? Oh shit, Pump House Park is closed, guys. I think we have a first here. I think, yeah, Pump House Park is closed. I guess no tulips for today. Hi. For what? I'm a virtual tour guide, awesome. And I'm here to look at the trees blossoming.
Oh, coming, everything's...
Yeah, everything's popping out, so that's why we're here now.
Here, and I live 3 hours north, and there's no blossoms.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. No buds on any trees, so you're getting...
Yeah, no, we got to get out.
No, I'm telling you. The weather is going north, and we don't have any buds. I I noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I live in Rhode Island and there's
Nice.
nothing on the trees now.
Nice.
So
Yes, in time. Give it another week or two.
I know.
And it'll make it up there.
Yeah, that's awesome. That
Yeah,
you're,
man. This is what I do. I'm a tour guide. So.
Oh, killer.
All right, man.
All right, take care.
Have a good. Enjoy the weather.
Yeah.
I think he had a couple of drinks. I don't know. Let's see. What? Oh, he wants my YouTube? All right, let's give him the YouTube.
You're not recording me now?
We're live.
We're live?
We're live.
You're live, but I would like to see.
Dutch Mons. Okay, write it down.
I'm not going to write it. Who writes?
Or you can just follow. That'll be awesome.
Work on my penmanship.
I have terrible. You can't even read my handwriting. Believe me.
All right, let's just do it in the digital sense.
Yeah. it's easier that way.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of it. How about that? Thanks.
There you go. You're welcome. Enjoy the weather.
Enjoy
the city.
Enjoy the spring.
Yeah. There we go. Right? Oh, are they starting to butt up there in Edmonton? Nice. Okay, so this is kind of sad, guys. No Pump House Park this year. Holy shit, no Pump House Park. All right, let me make sure. I gotta shut the bar off because Mrs. Metalhead Warrior is so generous. Let's see, am I logged in yet? I'm not even. Oh, I gotta log in, guys. I gotta log into this thing. The cigarette was everything, Lori Lou. You know, when I used to smoke cigarettes, I was smoking Parliaments. So, kind of brought me back. Wow, no Pump House Park this year. Let me come around the other end. Glad you guys are laughing. Let's come around. We might see him again. Okay. Let's log in. Oh, good to see you, Lori Lou.
Again, for everyone that is.
All right, kids. Let's go here, and let's go here. This is fun when I'm trying to do this on the fly. After it logs me out. There we go. And we do a boom, and it saves, and it saves. And I think it's gonna disappear now. I want to welcome Lori Lou. There we go. Everybody thank Mrs. Metalhead for sponsoring today's show. To the Metalheads, Chucky. And Chucky. Your Cadillacs are bad. Can't see very much. It's all good, Diane. Wow, Pump House Park is closed. There is no Pump House Park. So that means there's going to be no really cool... Actually, let me just, curiosity is going to kill the cat. So let's go around. Let's go around. But this is one of my favorite spots, but I guess it might not be in play this year. I have actually never seen it all fenced up like this. But let's come around and see what's going on. Lead District. Yeah, look at this. Holy shit, the whole thing. The whole thing. The whole thing is closed off. Wow. Wait, is the waterfront closed off as well? I think it is. Yes, okay. Are there people walking over there? No. This whole thing is closed. Wow. This whole thing is closed. So we can't get down there. Yeah, we can't go around, so we got to go around this way. It's not bizarre. I mean, the name, as the name implies, Pump House Park is a pumping system for the like the parks and stuff, for the waterfront. It's like a storm drain, and they make sure that the area doesn't flood. So there's pump houses underneath the green space, and I think it was designed so that they could plop it out, do some maintenance, and then plop it back in. Wow, okay. This whole thing is closed off. Wow, and I didn't see anything posted about it. And again, Facebook's being weird with me lately. Okay, let's continue on. Let's check out, let's go to my favorite tree. Let's go to my favorite tree. Gonna have to keep an eye on the website, on the Battery Park City website. See what's going on with this. Good to see you, Colleen. Well, now it's time to go see my favorite tree in all of New York City. And that is, of course, Survivor Tree. Let's go to the temporary art exhibition. That's right. 101 likes. Thank you guys so much. Keep the likes coming. That guy's getting some snacks. All right. Let's head over World Trade Center. Let's head over World Trade Center way. And let's go see Survivor Tree. Yalla, 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 yalla. Yalla. Ooh, blue bubbles! Bubbles! Let's go! So you hear a little bit of wind. A little bit of wind today. The trees up on Liberty Park are blossoming as well. Yalla, good to see you there, Nebul. Nebul is my main habibi. Everyone follow Nebul. Fantastic live streamer, content creator from the south of France. See what it's like on the Bay of Saint-Tropez with Nebul. Nebul, it was very hard to get me out of the house today because I was watching a replay of the Paris-Roubaix bicycle race. So photos, I just mentioned that, time to get angry again. I'm waiting for one of the companies I work for to send me my paperwork for taxes. And they've been kind of dragging their feet on it for the last couple of weeks. So I'm stressing out a little bit when it comes to that. So thanks for reminding me, photos. Haven't done my taxes yet. Want to do them hopefully tomorrow. Such an uplifting subject. All right, got 8 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you know where your children are? Anyway, here we are. Look at the trees up there, though. The trees are pretty. You're still working on yours? Okay. Yeah, I'm still like impatiently waiting for paperwork. Okay, but you know what? I come to this place. Oh, that kind of doesn't matter. Welcome to Memorial Plaza, everybody. Right here, this is the memorial within the memorial. This is called Memorial Glade, dedicated to everyone we have lost since September 11th. So this pathway roughly corresponds with the location of the ramp that helped facilitate the removal of all the stuff from the World Trade Center. And what we have here is a pathway with Manhattan schist flanking the sides of it. Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. And then embedded in that rock, this is actual steel from the Twin Towers. So, very simple. Yes, this is part of a tourist tour. I've done tours with many guests from all around the world here. And then here's my favorite tree. And she's going really fast. I should have filmed her on when we worked here on Thursday. But here it is. Here's Survivor Tree. It's a calorie pear tree. And as you can see, this is always the first tree to bloom in the spring. Last tree to lose its leaves in autumn, and the first tree to blossom in springtime. And the tree is really going fast this year because there's already some green leaves on it. Already some green leaves on it. It's going by so fast. Now, if we come to this side here, you can see the scar that's in the tree. There's a scar that is in the tree. The tree used to stand where number 3 World Trade Center rises today. And if you see on this side here, a little bit of a scar right there. And there's my favorite tree in New York. Survivor tree. It's right here, right by the South Tower void here. As you see, none of the other white swamp oak trees have begun to even grow leaves yet. And these always grow uniformly and they always grow green. This is the only one. And there's Survivor tree. So just as a word to the wise, if you see a blossoming tree, no need to grab it. No need to pull down the branches so you get a picture. Especially Survivor tree. I gotta keep moving or I'm gonna get upset, so. especially manhandling my favorite tree like that. Right up there, right in front of us, the last surviving piece of sculpture art from the original World Trade Center complex. That's Fritz Cohen's sphere, now atop Liberty Park. Liberty Park built on top of the entrance to the loading dock for the mall downstairs. And there's trees up there blossoming as well. Surprised how few security guards are in here today. They would usually stop somebody who was grabbing the Survivor tree like that. Wow. Wow, RJ. Amazing. Hello, Neil from Flatbush.
My son just did his
All right. Gonna make our way up to Broadway now. Somebody was sitting on the memorial duck. Somebody was sitting on it just now. If you rewind, you would see that person sitting or leaning on the names. A big pet peeve of mine, needless to say. I'm not in a work capacity right now, so it's like, I know if I were to open my mouth, we may get hostile people, so I'm just gonna keep moving so I don't upset myself. But anyway, we've come a long way, baby, huh? Come a long way. Come a long way in the last 25 years. So we passed number 4 World Trade Center. Yeah, Maria. Absolutely. Yeah, I was watching Paris-Roubaix. That was this morning. And yeah, I wanted to watch the rest of it. I had to stop it to come out and stream. Sal, good to see you, Sal. Oh, absolutely. I appreciate it, Miss Linda. Thank you. Thank you. Church Street. I took the express bus out here today, and it only took me 45 minutes to get from Seagate to right there, right down the block. So, express bus on the weekend for the win. Lopez, good to see you. How nice the streets are so empty today. It's nice. Nice and chill out here today. Hey, well, if you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. I could already hear the Instagrammers being all upset that Pump House Park isn't open. That's a spot a lot of people like to go to take pictures. You know, other than autumn, this is my favorite season. It's my favorite season. Yeah, that Burger King survived 9/11, and then it became a headquarters, a coordination point for the NYPD and the FDNY. Good to see you, Harry. Yeah, that Burger King has history. All right, here's our friend.
Beverages in Blossom Fund. Smiley face emoji.
And Diana Lee getting my Dunkin' Donuts for later with a $10 super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much for today's 10-pound club. Much appreciated. With a big 10-pound super chat. Much appreciated. Yeah, I know that was a cigarette commercial. You've come a long way, baby. Yeah. Here's our friend by Seward Johnson Stewart. He survived 9/11 as well. He was actually down the block over there, but they had him moved here because those horrible 9/11 picture book sellers used him as a point of reference. There's a cool copy of him in Jersey City, New Jersey. But he survived 9/11 right across the street from the World Trade Center. Cliff Padilla, welcome on in. Yay. Did you find that pen yet? Oh, you got some pedals in there. Nice. His name, that's right, his name is Double Check. Double Check. Stewart Johnson Stewart. All right, now we're walking north on Broadway. Kind of chill out here today. Hopefully the bridge is nice and chill. Fingers crossed. Let's see here. I think my thing is a little off, so let's adjust that. That works. There we go. It's a lazy Saturday. Sunday, sorry. Lazy Sunday here in Lower Manhattan. Autumn Alluring, welcome. Screaming babies. That's the corner of Liberty and Broadway. That's the northwest corner of Liberty and Broadway. That's where Double Check is. So if you go to the World Trade Center, it's like a block over. He used to be right across the street, but if you come out here, no need to buy 9/11 picture books. There's an official one you can buy. It's like knockoff books. I'm still amazed that's a thing 20 years later. Why isn't he in the bike lane? He wants to go at a relaxed pace. He could ride in the bike lane. What the hell? Want to welcome Karen. Enhance your trip when you come to New York. This is the oldest continuously used building in all of New York City, St. Paul's Chapel, right here. This is the second version of St. Paul's Chapel, built in 1797. It's made out of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island, and of course it survived the collapse of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. Yeah, it's windy outside today. Oh yeah. Probably gonna get a little bit of a breeze when we walk up and over the bridge. So sorry about the wind noise, everybody. Ooh, the trees in City Hall Park are blossoming. Let's walk through City Hall Park. Ambient wind noise, that's right. Hope he's not too loud for you guys. No, my favorite little deli closed. No, I love that place. Get a sandwich in there for a decent price. I just love that place. Karen Smith, good to see you, Karen. Welcome on in. The trees are blossoming inside City Hall Park. Wind noise is fine. All right. Thank you, Walks and Camera. Everyone check out Walks and Camera. Fantastic nature photographer, photographer, videographer from Croydon in the London area of the UK. Everybody check out Walks and Camera. 8 Max Chunu, welcome. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing great. And Broadway. Now, can I not get into the park from this side here? Let's see. I don't think I get into the park from this side. Nope. I gotta go around. So let's go around because I want to show you guys these trees. Tommy Dance, welcome on in, Tommy. Lisa UK girl, welcome. You felt the wind when you was outside earlier? Nice. The Cathedral of Commerce, the only building to be paid for its construction in cash. The tallest building in the world in 1913. Behold, the Woolworth Building. I will buy the apartment at the top. It's only $79 million. Tommy Dance, good to see you. Tommy, it was Tommy. Tommy had the moves back in the day. Let me tell you something. All right, a bargain. You could rent it for $52,000 a month. Michelle King, good to see you. I love Woolworth. That's my favorite skyscraper in the whole city is Woolworth. Yeah, only 79 million. Only 79 million. Yeah, Tommy used to cut a rug. He used to cut all the rugs. He worked in a rug store because he had to cut up the rugs. He just danced on them. Look at how pretty these trees are. Wow. These are gorgeous. Magnolia right here. Got a second hip replacement. That means he really danced. That's Tommy, you really danced. Good to see you, Jenna. Right? Too many dance moves. Here is City Hall. A wig store. No, he worked in a rug store. In a rug store. He was cutting up the rugs. Here's New York City Hall, the oldest continuously operating city hall in the United States. Look at this guy. Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. Okay. He wants a little bit of privacy while he eats. Anyway, this building was completed in 1811, opened up in 1812. The city extended just about five blocks north from here when this was completed in 1812. A 10-minute walk from here, you would have been surrounded by farms back in 1812. City Hall. Nice and chill over here in the park today. Not too much going on here, right? Squirrels out living rent free. Don't remind me about rent. Yeah, he was definitely camera shy. Yeah. How pretty these trees are, huh? Hey, pretty these trees are there, eh? Trees are pretty there, eh? Real pretty trees, I tell you. Let's head up and over the Brooklyn Bridge. Very pretty. Spring has sprung. It's going quick this year, I have to say. I have a feeling it's going to go quick. But like I said, we will be doing another pre-record video at the Cherry Esplanade. We will be going back there again to Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Should be going there in about a week and a half. By then, the cherries and Cherry Esplanade should be going. I'm just a flower child, that's right. That's right. Good to see you there, Higtown. Welcome. It's time. Let's see how crazy the Brooklyn Bridge is today, huh? We haven't done the Brooklyn Bridge in a hot minute, so it's time. I can already see there's vendors up on the bridge. Somebody's screaming. And Miss Linda with a $10 super chat. Miss Linda, thank you so much with the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. That's a big $10 super chat. Good to see you, Janice. Come on in. Up there in Inwood, uptown. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Yalla. I will go, yes. I like that the tickets are free. Katya, good to see you. Yalla, 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 yalla. Oh yeah, bridge is crowded. Bridge is crowded. But yes, once the observation deck at the municipal building is open, I'm definitely gonna go up there. I would love to see that view. Katya, good to see you, Katya. Welcome. Wow, there's a lot of people up on here. A lot of people up on the bridge today. Yes, the 142-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. One of the 8 wonders of the modern world. Yeah, right. Right, Jenna? Yeah, I miss my dollar water guy, Mr. Rahman. I would love to find him. I want to find him one of these days. I heard Mr. Rahman's in is in Midtown somewhere, like by Bryant Park. That was the guy. For many years, he was like the only vendor technically on the bridge. Thanks for subscribing. And you're enjoying the tour, Diana? Now I wouldn't consider this a vendor because they're completely like mobile. No legitimate vendors like stuff on the ground. So that's what we're looking for today. If they have just a simple cart that they could roll off quick, I wouldn't consider them a vendor because they could just move out quick. But yes, Joy, yes, we're doing a 10 o'clock show. Yes. Let's just enjoy the show now. And when we get to 10 o'clock, we'll get to 10 o'clock. So. Such a pain with the vendors. I mean, it narrows a very tight space, so yes. Thanks for tuning in there, Joy. One of these days, we'll all walk the bridge, Mrs. Metalhead. One of these days. We will walk the bridge, and then we'll get pizza at L&B. How about that? We'll get a square at L&B. We gotta make that happen, Mrs. Metalhead. Gotta make that happen. There's a lot of people up here today. A lot of people up on my bridge today. All right, now you're talking. I've heard good things about the L&B over here, so I've heard good things. You know, if these clouds stay like this, we might get like a crazy ass sunset. But I gotta look the other way. I gotta turn around. I'll look the other way.
But it keeps hurting you.
Got some rowing to do across the pond? Hells yeah. Come on out. can honestly say as we get higher up here, it's definitely a little bit chilly. Definitely getting a bit chilly up here. James, welcome. Oh, here we have our vendors. They're up on the superstructure, which is of course the narrowest spot. This is where the pathway narrows down to like 12 feet. Right, that's it. So we had 2 vendors with carts. How many we have here? Wow, there's a lot of them already up here. I'm gonna say this is like 3. Yeah, I know, right? Perfectly candid. It's gonna be hot. See, so this is the problem here. You see, it's already a narrow spot, and they take up half. I'm gonna say that's 2 or 3. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, we have the illegal handbags here. Look at this. Shit. She's got the handbags. Wow. Wow, there's so many up here already. Shit. 6. I mean, they're back. That was like, what, 6 vendors? And we have some more. And then this thing right here is illegal on the bridge. That does not belong here. That does not belong up here. The turntables take up more space than allowed by the vendor easement rules. And plus, they're not supposed to be up here on the bridge, just in general anyway. It's crowded up here, guys, which I guess is good. That means people are out. Yeah, I hate that selfie thing too, Lisa. See, good. All the garbage has been cleared off of the gates. That's good. There's one lady who's been cleaning all this, and she's doing a really good job. So kudos to the lady who is single-handedly cleaning up the Brooklyn Bridge. It's so nice that it's clean. Look, some more vendors. Wow. Sorry, man. I'm just gonna like spin around right in front of you, so you have to get around me. The towers of the Brooklyn Bridge were completed in the summer of 1875. These were the tallest man-made structures on the North American continent when they were completed. They held that title for nearly 40 years. Nice to see everybody up here. All right. So, here is a dedication plaque for the bridge. Right here. Oh, did he? Did he hear me whistle? It works for humans and dogs. Let's see, is the guy set up right here? No. Just a cart. That's fine. The carts I actually don't mind because they're so small. It's when they lay out all their stuff on the pathway I have a problem with. As we're now going across the midspan of the bridge. Love these cables. They're so sturdy. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome on in. We're walking for Nebul. I forgot. Nebul. Here's the graphic. Oh, wrong graphic. Here's the graphic for Nebul. There you go. Bridge in numbers. Amazing engineering, Sal. This is the first bridge of its size to be made of steel. At the time, this was the world's longest suspension bridge, very nearly double the length that it beat out, which was a bridge also designed by John Roebling. The Ohio River Bridge at Cincinnati. This bridge is one of a kind. Where we are walking right now is Promenade. It's in the exact same spot as it was back when the bridge opened up in 1883. And the reason why the structure here is wooden, why the promenade here is wood, is because this walkway is this part of the structure that moves the most. There are quite a few expansion joints along this pathway here. And we will see the main expansion joint in a minute. So all this stone here is from Pennsylvania and Idaho, as well as Maine. It's all granite. This is all granite stone. And the towers are solid, so there's no like hallways inside of there or anything like that. If you want to get to the top of the tower, you have to climb up the cables of the tower. But yeah, the granite was sourced in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Maine. And it was all brought down here via barge. I know, right, Doug? Doug, I've had so many heart attacks and accidents on my bike tours when I used to take the bike over here. It's so much more nice now, so much more pleasant. We've made it. We made it to the expansion joints. Great, this is the greatest view in the world. And this is the best spot to take your Brooklyn Bridge picture. If you ever visit the bridge, you want to come right here. Look at the expansion joint. The bridge is over-engineered to a factor of 6. We're gonna have to put some more oil on this. The bridge is over-engineered to a factor of 6 because John Roebling knew that the steel would expand and contract depending on the temperature. And he also knew that the roadway, in his words, would act like a sail. but this is the greatest view in the world. You can see Midtown up in this direction here. Another great view. Empire State Building, One Vanderbilt, Chrysler Building, 432 Park Avenue, 270 Park Avenue, 111 West 57th Street, the narrowest building right there. Greatest skyline in the world right there. On the greatest bridge in the world, right here. Behold the Brooklyn Bridge. There's a great podcast episode about this bridge by the Bowery Boys. I highly recommend checking that out, as well as my favorite movie, which is simply called Brooklyn Bridge by Rick Burns. That was made back in 1981. And I am still surprised there hasn't been a movie, a dramedy, made of the construction of this bridge. The story behind the Roeblings is truly impressive. Oh, this guy here is taking his picture. There you go. Hey! Anything for the TikTok, huh? Anything for the TikTok. You saw it here first. So now when somebody says do a backflip, I'm going to say just rewind the stream. Go to the hour and 3 minute mark. Of course, they have these gates here on the cables to prevent people from climbing up onto the towers. Before then, it was actually quite easy to get up there. So a couple of times there were some tourists that climbed all the way up there. I'll still never forget the Russian tourists that went up there one beautiful summer afternoon and spent 90 minutes up there while the police are going crazy telling him to come down. Oh my God, is that a live streamer? Oh, that's the Portuguese live streamer guy. Oh shit, the Portuguese live streamer guy was right there. Anyway, I'll see you later, Walks in Camera. Have a good one. Luckily, the wind is not too bad up here today. The bike lane is down below, Johannes. Look, I'll show you. The bike lane is down here. With the bike lane being on the roadway level now, it makes it so much easier to ride a bike over the bridge. You know, John Roebling did foresee the future of the bridge. He knew that the bridge would outlast him many, many years. You know, so he called this like his greatest accomplishment. And it was a bridge of just pure utility. You know, it's just a bridge. So you can see there's still that graffiti on the builder's plaque. We're just gonna skip the builder's plaque for today. I think the next time I come up here, I'm gonna have some kind of graffiti wash. So I want to clean the builder's plaque. To the person who wrote that on my builder's plaque, you truly suck and probably live a very insignificant, sad life. Without a doubt. And to all the people who told me that and who said that, because I told you guys, I had the nerve to tell you guys who I voted for. I know you guys definitely live insignificant and unfulfilled lives. Anyway, we're coming off the bridge and we're making our way into Brooklyn. Do we have a TikToker in front of us? think we have a TikToker in front of us. I see the portrait mode rocking. Hey. Exactly, Sal. That's a vintage car down there. That's a vintage Buick down there blasting that music. Yo, they listen to that crunk. That's that crunk music there. Friends don't let friends stream vertically. I mean, listen, Crazy Coney Allen kid. He gets a lot more viewership when he streams vertically, so God bless him. He has to get some more viewers in there before he can go horizontal. He's got to get some more views in there. They did get rid of a lot of the padlocks. There's a lady who's been coming up here cutting off all the padlocks and all the junk off of the bridge, and she's done a really good job. There's like no more junk up here, which is nice. Look at this. I almost didn't recognize this. We still got a few little things tied to the bridge like that, but for the most part it looks like people are not attaching things to the bridge, which is good. Let's see. You on TikTok? It's on TikTok. Oh, he's gonna battle. He's gonna do that TikTok battling. That's what the kids do. They do that battling now. They do that battling now. Supposedly that's a way to like farm engagement and views. Deb, you're on the TikTok. What the hell is all this battling and shit? Should I do battles? Yes, people shouldn't spoil the bridge. What did all the locks mean? It's like relationships. It's like there's a movie where like they put their lock and they lock it onto a bridge and then everyone signs to it. Yeah, so it's like a battle. It's like a battle. And people give points. I don't know how it works. But yes, the locks are called love locks. Yes, or locks of love. I don't know which one. No, locks of love, that's hair, right? That's hair. Right, exactly. Battles are boring unless you have a lot of followers. Exactly. I'm gonna do battles. Hey guys, we're doing battles. All right, we're in Brooklyn. Yay! We made it back to where everybody's normal. Yay! Strike one. I get paid enough to stream on here, so I don't need that advice. Strike one. Welcome to Brooklyn, everybody. Ah, look at my city. Damn, traffic is backed up here in the BQE. Yeah, sun came out a few minutes ago. It's trying to stay out. The best people are from Brooklyn, Deb. I agree. I agree. All right. You challenged me to do a duel. I'm not on TikTok that much yet. Yeah, TikToks are basically dick measuring contests. Yeah, that sounds about right. Too late, photos. We're already on the Brooklyn side. A little bit too late for that, photos. Please consult with NY511 on the internet for the live map. But good to see you. Welcome. I'm sorry, I cannot fulfill your request at this time. Yeah, sorry, photos. We're already in Brooklyn already. Can't see the FDR from where I'm at right now. We've made it, people. We've made it to Brooklyn. You know, it's just cold enough out here. That my nose runs. Welcome to Brooklyn. The request is not denied. The request cannot be fulfilled because we're already too far in the Brooklyn side. That's a good question, Deb. I have no idea. We have to end the stream by 7:30 though, because I have to do the 10 o'clock show. Unless we want to skip the 10 o'clock show and get to do the sunset. Good to see you, Ronster. I gotta get home and eat dinner, and then I can set the show up. It takes about a half hour to check the to set the show up. What is it, like 7:35 or something like that? This sunset. What strike two, Mr. Metalhead? Ronster, good to see you. And please nobody moderate the page. Please nobody moderate the show. Wow, damn, everybody's down here. Okay, if you moderated his comment, I have to see the comment. If I did not see the comment, that does not account for a strike. I have to personally see the comment. So we're still on strike one. 7:32. Wow. Okay, so we're close. So please do not moderate. I will see fit to moderate personally. I need to see the comment to properly address the strike. Thanks for subscribing, by the way. I know I've walked up and down those flights of steps thousands of times. The triple cantilever. Doing great, Big T. Big Tony, I'm doing great. We're gonna go to Water and Washington Street now, and then we're gonna go see Brooklyn Bridge Park. And then we'll make our way up into Brooklyn Heights. Oh, it was about the Duchess. Very derogatory. Really? Okay. I understand now. Stand by. Can I get back enough? All right. Oh, wow. 2 of you. All right. That's definitely a... Okay. I appreciate that, Deb. And I appreciate that, Mr. Metalhead. Bill Vick, good to see you. Oh, well, Anthony Weiner. I knew that account wouldn't last that long. I knew that account wouldn't last that long. They got to come back with another account. I know it's just some butthurt person. It's fine. They live a very unfulfilled life. I get it. Anyway, good to see you, Bill Vick. Good to see everybody, people. All right, thanks for that confirmation. I was so fast I did not even see it. Listen, I know people who are almost my parents' age who are proud to have like 50 different YouTube accounts just so they can like talk shit. So that person is definitely Mayor Abe Bean. Definitely, without a doubt. Did they just open up the street? They just opened up the street. Mods are so fast on it. Didn't even see it. All right, let's get our water and Washington picture in. We got good light on it right now, so. And this guy is idling in, or is he just in front of it? Yeah, he is just in front of it. Oh, I feel bad for the people who live here. They got to deal with the exhaust. All right, guys, screenshot time. Screenshot time, guys. Screenshot time. Okay, your screenshots. All right, did you get your screenshots? Got a nice light on it right now. I love this area too. You know, there is a stop sign here. It's just rolling through it. Yeah, we're in Dumbo now, down under Manhattan Bridge overpass. Good to see you, Miss Lobo Lobo. Yeah, my dad, Bill Vick. My father has a flip phone. They're bloody entitled drivers, that's right. I would love to know who that Anthony Weiner character is. I mean, why you gotta hide? I know you're still watching. Why you gotta hide under all those different names? Let me know who you really are so I could tell you off properly. I know you live a sad life. You're probably older than me too. Wedding photos. He's really on it. Yep. He wants attention. No. They hide under like names. So I wish they would just like be proud of themselves. Leave Carlos Danger out of this. He's cool people. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Here we are, be Debbie's Cove, where they find the bones. They found skulls here, and they found bones. But here be Debbie's Cove. They chop off the heads from Florida. Yeah, this is Deb's area. Deb was on News 12 talking about the bones. Yeah, they're still climbing on the rocks. Okay, sounds good, Deb. Yeah, I'll be gone. I'll be probably gone by then. I gotta do the 10 o'clock show, so we gotta be home by a certain time. Really, Miss Lobo? Yeah, I mean, it's not bad out. It's not bad out. Oh, the Heart Monument's still here. Yo, the Heart Monument was only supposed to be here for like 6 weeks. Shit's still here. The Heart Monument is still here after all this time. Now this week is going to warm up crazy. It's going into the 80s. I think starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's in the 70s, and then like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be in the 80s. Dimbo and Tire. This is where Deb got interviewed, right here. Deb was interviewed right about here for News 12 Brooklyn. Now see, if we were doing a 10 o'clock show, we would have to show that clip. We would have to show that clip. Yeah, summertime temperatures this week. Gonna try to head out to Fort Tilden maybe for a day. Get some beach time in. Oh, definitely a pretty view. The pretty view. Right here in front of Jane's Carousel. Oh, we have a proposal. Oh, that's romantic. Imagine being proposed to right here in front of all these tourists. What happens if she says no? She'll say yes. She'll say yes. We got a quinceañera up on the lawn. Everything's jumping today. This is nice. That's right. That's right, Neil. That's right. Right. That's a cool picture. Yay! The Atlantic Compass is passing us right now, NYC ferry. Yeah, what happens if she says no? Then the tourists take pictures. It ends up on Inside Edition, right? Da, 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 da. It is always proposals, photo shoots, quinceañeras, everything right here. I think we're gonna head up onto the promenade because it's so pretty. Hello, William. Hey, are we doing 10 o'clock? Yes. Yes. Wow, this whole area here is like under construction. Yeah, I think the current's pretty strong today because of the winds and everything. Oh, Sunday nights are always quieter, yeah. Yeah, isn't it cool, Sal? Good to see little Poots. Welcome. Let's head up to the promenade. Well, we're not in technically we're not in Dumbo now. See, if I'm on this side of the bridge, I'm not in Dumbo. On the other side of the bridge over there, we're in Dumbo. If it's bad for your body or yourself, I hear it like I'm bad for other creatures too. The fuck are you talking about, bro? Bro, guess what? Bro. Really quick. Bro, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're not that special. You're not that interesting. In fact, you're quite dull. This comment, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Anyway. Anyway, little Poots, good to see you. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see you, Derek from Glasgow. All my Glaswegians checking on in. Good to see you. That's for you, Mrs. Metalhead. I'm gonna be savage now. That's right. Random comments brought to us by Schaefer Beer with the all-new Pop Top. For people like having one, for people who like to, unfortunately, have to read more than one nonsensical comment, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Yeah, I took my afternoon nap. I took my afternoon nap today. God damn it. Anyway. Heading on over to the pizza area. She is waving furiously. My goodness. Otter free. Good to see you, Otter. Let's walk up the bouncy bridge. Let's see how the connection is when we go by over there. Good to see you, Mike. I didn't miss anything, Cliff. Good to see you, Jolie. Somebody forgot to take their Flintstones vitamins. 10 million strong and growing. I'm a Flintstones kid. And why did they just stop at 10 million strong? Aren't there more people who eat Flintstones vitamins than just 10 million? The One Hotel rooftop bar got a few people up there, it looks like. Oh no, I see a child up there. What, they let kids up there at this hour? I thought they kicked all the kids out at 5:30. That's right. It was you on there, Mike? Nice. Arjan, I'm doing great. In the early 90s. Oh, when things were normal. I made 2 comments on Instagram pages. One saying the last normal summer, and then the one saying the last normal decade. And that seemed to have taken a heart. People really took those comments to heart and really liked them. And to the people who are uploading vintage footage from the 90s, thank you. Thanks for reliving my memories. It's scary when I get mad? I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm only on TV. I'm only on the YouTube here. They had to cut back. Did they have to cut back, Karen? Oh, right. Deb, in the 90s, New York was everything. We had the music, we had the clubs, we had the bars. I feel lucky to have experienced that, especially in my teenage years. That's right, Julie. Yeah, I can't hurt you. 90s was the best decade. I think we peaked. I think we peaked in the 90s. As a society, I think we peaked. Really pretty skies. I heard Reese changed the formula. Did they change it back? It was like new Coke, right? They changed the formula and nobody liked it, so then they went back. You was young, you're born in 89. Nice. Victoria Adams just watched the Masters and quickly tuned in. Awesome. Good to see you, Victoria. I remember when the Subway was $1. To me, that will always be the perfect price for the Subway, $1. They changed it back supposedly? Okay. Yeah, the Reese's chocolate, the Reese's cups there. They changed the, I think they changed the formula and they changed it back. Good to see you, Lily. Oh, come on in. Wow, amazingly, the connection is really good today. Yeah, it made some mild controversy. Yeah, Reese's wrapped it out swapped out the chemicals, exactly. You only had one a day vitamins there, no fun. Yeah, I feel you, Jolie. Yeah, the Reese's Oreo cups. Yeah, it's gonna be warm, Lily. How much is the Subway now? What is it? Is it $3.25 now? I forget. Or it's $3 now? The express bus is $7.25, which was today definitely worth it. All right, it's $3. $3. Frankie Knuckles right there. Frankie Knuckles. Flintstones vitamins in the 1900s tasted vial. It's time for an edible. There you go. Edible time. 1970s. Oh yeah, did they taste vile in the 1970s? I mean, that's when they meant something. That's when they had real vitamins in there. Real vitamins and nutrients. They were legit. That's why it didn't taste good. The microdose. Microdosing is fun because you can still like maintain. You know what I mean, Vern? Flintstones vitamins are the best, especially when you microdose them. We are Flintstones, kids. 10 million strong and growing. You ate them in the 90s? Me too. The 90s. The 90s when shit was normal. Look at that skyline. Yeah. Yes. It's the best. It's the best. Yeah, Frankie Knuckles loved the whistle song there. Ooh, yeah. Perfectly candid. I think I saw those at a deli once. They go good with Schaefer beer? Of course. Of course they would. There you go. There you go. Rudy, that's my diet, Rudy. Yeah, in Chattanooga, y'all don't have subways, got buses? Nice. Oscar, welcome. Playing stickball in the schoolyard, listening to Wu-Tang. I missed the 90s, right? Me too. Going home, listening to the Box. Remember the Box? That was on UHF TV. Yeah, TRL. I'll see you in a few hours, RJ. E-Bike Mike, good to see you, E-Bike Mike. Welcome on in, sir. Hope you got a good ride in this weekend. Pretty trees blossoming over here as well. Feeling great, Miss Linda. Using mobiles. Yeah, right? That's back when they made a cell phone a cell phone. 90s weak sauce phones we have today. I want my phone to weigh 5 pounds and to last 62 minutes on a single charge. We're in Brooklyn Bridge Park, Lily. This is Brooklyn Bridge Park, and we just walked along Pier number 1, and now we're gonna head up this bridge right here. This is the oh my God. The bridge here that's named after the park that's up there. Squibb Park Bridge. This is heading up to Squibb Park now. It is peaceful. Good morning, Kaz. Spring is definitely springing, without a doubt. Yeah, that's right, Jolie. Our little friend has a snack, and we have another. Oh, you don't drop it. You remember you? There you go. Once a week. Yeah, back when we used our phones for voice, and what was it, 142, 132, 128 character text? What was the limit for the text? Who remembers? All right. Squibb. Yeah. Squibb Park Bridge. Yeah, it was like 128, 140. It was something like that, not even 200. Fawn Marie, you was working? Good to see you, Fawn. Don't work too hard, Fawn Marie. Don't work too hard. The bounciest bridge in all of Brooklyn. This is the second version of this bridge. We were actually on the original version of this bridge before they closed it, and it really did bounce quite a bit. It bounced too much, so they had to build a really expensive second one that is a lot more stiff than the original. It used to be kind of like a spring bridge. It used to bounce. Jose Torres, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres, Zuccotti Park. Zuccotti Park named after Edward Squibb. There used to be a pharmaceutical factory on this property here. And then further down, some of those buildings that are part of the old watchtower there. Those are also part of the factory. The company still survives today as Bristol Myers Squibb. And the awkward apartments right over there. I'm working out because it's going like all uphill here. Taking my time. But here's Edward Squibb. Edward Robinson Squibb. Right there. One of the founders of modern American medical chemistry. Wow, he opened his laboratory here in 1858. Wow. Dang, 1858. Back when his neighborhood was no doubt jumping. As we make our way to one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the whole city, Brooklyn Heights. Exactly, awkward apartments with ridiculous rent. Yes, he was a very handsome gentleman. Very regal. Awesome fun. The bridge looks beautiful. It's amazing that just one person cleaned up the whole bridge like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, absolutely. We definitely got to do a night ride. E-bike Mike, absolutely. When it gets warmer though. As of late, the nights are chilly. Nights are a little cold. All right, now we're up on Brooklyn Heights. And we are gonna walk the promenade. And I don't think we're gonna get much of a sunset, it looks like, because it's gonna go behind those clouds right there. But we'll see, let's walk further down. Literally one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the whole city, right here. Brooklyn Heights. Passing Cranberry Street. Cranberry Street right down over there. I'm glad. Miss Linda, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'll see you later. Is that a Charmander up there? We got a Charmander in the tree. Look at a little Charmander. Charmander! Here he is. Okay. This is so random. It'll cost you a pretty cranberry to live on Cranberry Street. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah, right. What a lovely view. Oh, we have another wedding here. Or sorry, another engagement. I think they're getting him an engagement here. Oh, it's a pretty tree right here. Okay, I gotta start heading back to the train now because we gotta do a 10 o'clock show. So we're gonna head over to the train. It's time to head back. I also need a coffee. No, you're not one of those guys there, Rudy? Not everybody's like that, Rudy. Not everybody's like that. Ah, yes. I'm glad you're enjoying the walk there, Derek. You got some cold brew? Hells yeah. I'll take a cold brew. Hell's freaking yeah. You want to be able to get back up? Just drop a knee and then you can no longer get back up. This is the famous view there. This is the famous view. It doesn't get more famous than that. And to think, we started where the World Trade Center is. Hey, some of these trees in the backyards here are gorgeous. We've done like, today it's not too many, but I think we're only doing like about, I think we're only gonna walk about 5 miles today. We usually average like 6 to 8. Well, we got a little bit of a late start today. I was having way too much fun watching a replay of Paris-Roubaix today. One of the classic bicycle races of the year. That's the one where they ride on cobblestones for I don't know how many miles. Yeah, look at that, no sunset. Went behind the clouds. We tried. It does, keeps me fit. I can drink all the beer I want. I can eat all the donuts and drink all the beer I want. These are townhouses. Some of them have like an apartments on each floor, but the real estate is dictating that a lot of these are now single homes. So, but here we got a few apartments. They're really condos. So you're buying into the building. And some of these are really old. You're talking about like 1850s, you know, 1850s, 1860s, 1870s, as old as the Brooklyn Bridge. There you go, 15,000, nice. Yeah, a little slight incline killed you. Now you know how I feel. Ah, awesome, Big Tony. It's a lovely spot to have lunch. Yeah, amazing view. You dig European bike racing? Yeah, one of my favorites today. Paris-Roubaix. All right, let's bid farewell to the skyline. Let's bid farewell. We've come a long way, baby. We've come a long way. Brooklyn Heights Promenade. Let's head to the train. I can see that guy's TV in there. I'll see you later, Robert. Thanks for hanging on out. Who's riding a side saddle? Yo, he's riding a side saddle. Yo. Yeah, doing some side saddle action. Your favorite area of all there, Sabby? Good to see you. This is one of my favorite areas too. Ooh, this is like... Ooh, they're giving away a monitor. Yeah, if you want a monitor, somebody left a monitor right there at the end of Montague Street. Sal Muscles, welcome on in. Right, Queen Elizabeth used to ride her horse's side saddle, right? I knew I heard that expression somewhere. And it probably was like, the Queen used to ride side saddle back when England was a country. Yeah, a bunch of streets still have cobblestones out here. Gerolman Street comes to mind because those cobblestones are terrible, man. Those cobblestones hurt. Chick Summer, welcome. Got some beautiful blossoming trees just up ahead here. No, those are all residential buildings around here. There's no hotels around here. Look at these trees. Nice. Yeah, check out the replay there, H. Flores. Good to see you. I'm already heading back towards the train because we got a 10 o'clock show to do. Glad you enjoyed the walk, Lisa. The first ever Haagen-Dazs right across the street. This is the time to be in New York. Everything is blossoming. Everything is out and about. Yeah, a lot of great trees out and about now. Yeah, probably, Neil. That's what I was thinking. That's actually technically downtown Brooklyn. That's on the other side of Adams Street. So that other side of Adams Street is downtown Brooklyn. So it's not even in Brooklyn Heights. There's no doubt like some Airbnbs around here, but I wouldn't know where they were exactly are. You consult the Airbnb website for that information. All right, made it to my train station. Gotta go across the street. Well, a couple more blocks, and then we'll bring this live stream in for a landing. Isn't that nice? Just leaped their garbage, just threw the garbage out the car. Isn't that so nice? Joe Mooski, good to see you. Should I knock on her window and shame her right now because we caught that all on video? The minute she noticed there was a camera, she tried to cover her face. And what's up with people just throwing garbage out of their cars? Not like you're anonymous or anything like that. You know, the Airbnbs in this neighborhood are very expensive. Because you basically have good connectivity to the trains and to the city. And all right, what is this, the 60s? You're more than welcome there, Janice. You're more than welcome, Karen. Unfortunately, our Dodgers plaque is behind scaffolding.
Side saddle. Only caught on Dutch Man's channel. Great stream.
Hells yeah, Chick Summer with a $5 super chat. Chick Summer, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. with a big $5 super chat. Side saddle. We're doing side saddles. It's Side Saddle Sundays here on the Dutch Mouse Family Network. We're doing side saddles. So thank you so much, Chick Summer, sponsoring the show with a big $5 super chat. Much during today's $5 club. Much appreciated. We're doing Side Saddle Sundays. That's it. Side Saddle Sundays for the Sunday sauce. We're going to pick up Sunday sauce doing side saddles. Side Saddle Sundays. Brought to you by the letter S. All right, we made it. We made it to Court Street. This is where I hop on the train. Thank you so much. We got a lot of sponsors to thank on today's show. I want to thank Mr. Metalhead Warrior, Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, for that completely crazy $100 super chat, as well as Chucky. Thank you all so much up there in the Pelhams with a very generous $100 super chat. Danilee with a 10-pound super chat, much appreciated. Miss Linda, thank you so much with a big $10 super chat, as well as Chick Summer with a big $5 super chat. Doing Side Saddle Sundays here on Sunday. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Trish Mack. Are you new to this nonsense? Then make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and Instagram. All same name, at Dutch Moz. Make sure to hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from Brooklyn City Hall, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Oh. And Janice with a $2 super chat. Janice, thank you so much with the very generous $2 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $2 club. Much appreciated with a big $2 super chat. You guys are absolute legends today. Thank you so much for helping us get to our goal, especially to the metalheads. And again, are you new to this nonsense? And make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube and Instagram. All same name, at Dutch Moz. Make sure the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. But from Brooklyn City Hall, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous New York day and Brooklyn day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those wonderful, beautiful moments, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I will see you guys, hopefully, at 10 o'clock. Night, folks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.